What's up everybody, welcome back to the Art of Crypto, the birthplace of absolutely legendary gains. In this video, let us take an updated look at Polkadot. And I know that a lot of you are really bullish on Polkadot, or maybe you're not, but I know I am. So here's another updated look on Polkadot. Now, unless you have been living under an absolute rock, you know that the Kusama parachain auctions are about to start at June 15. And if you know anything about DOT, you know that Kusama is related to Polkadot, which is why you see Kusama absolutely going nuts recently. Like, if I just bring up Kusama, you can see that it has absolutely been exploding, right? It went from $360 up to about $550. So Kusama is absolutely strong right now. And by the way, if any of you are in Kusama right now, in preparation for the Kusama parachain auctions, I want you to just keep in mind just one little thing. Usually, people tend to buy the rumors and sell the news, which means on that day itself, if you start seeing Kusama doing a random like blow off top, right, basically where price just moves straight up, I want you to just take profits right there. Maybe just take half off just to de-risk it, because usually if you, like the most recent example was the Dogecoin example, right, where Elon went on that show, and the moment he did, Dogecoin absolutely took a dump. I remember shorting that for about 600 to 700% gains on 20x leverage. So people tend to buy the rumors, sell the news. So just be careful that price might take a dump on the day itself. So that is just Kusama. So now let's get into Polkadot, which is what all of you are here for. So let's kick things off on the daily chart for Polkadot, because unless we get a sense of what is happening on the macro level, it is impossible to trade the micro. So let's immediately bring your attention to this purple line right here, which is a 200-day exponential moving average. And if you have been following my channel for quite a while, you know that I always like to say that the 200 EMA is always going to be a very strong dynamic support and resistance for any trend. At the moment, Polkadot seems to have broke below it, so at the moment it is finding resistance at that level, and that is to be expected because, you know, the 200-day EMA is going to be very strong. So until we break above the 200-day EMA, which I am going to mark, which is about $24.4, it is not going to be looking bullish for Polkadot. And at the moment, because Polkadot has literally broken through every single major moving average, it is going to take a lot for Polkadot to, you know, pump back up to its previous levels. But should Polkadot be able to break above all of these major moving averages, it is absolutely going to be very bullish, because Polkadot could easily go back up to the previous all-time high or maybe even higher. But for now, we play it one level at a time, and the 200-day EMA is one to look out for. So let's bring your attention to Market Cipher now on the daily chart. And as you can see, money flow has been continually decreasing. And for those of you who don't know, money flow is simply an indicator that, you know, indicates whether or not money is flowing into the asset or whether or not money is leaving the asset. So for the past about, I don't know, about 2 months or so, money flow has been consistently decreasing. So does this mean that Polkadot is absolutely going to go into sort of a mini bear market? No, absolutely not. It is a little bit too early to tell for now. So we have to, you know, go down to a lower time frame to find out. But at the moment, it does seem like if there is one bright spot that I'm seeing, is that momentum appears to be shifting towards the upside. However, over here, if you just take a look here, this candle is not confirmed yet until about 15 hours later. So nothing is confirmed until it is confirmed. But if we do get this green dot right here, I would be comfortable going long on Polkadot simply because momentum is shifting towards the upside. And so if you want to get updated on anything that happens in the crypto markets in real time, I want you to follow me at _the art of crypto on Twitter, because that is where I'm sharing the latest updates on the crypto markets and you're not going to want to miss out. Back to Polkadot. Now that we have a clearer picture of the higher time frame, let's go into a lower time frame to find out, you know, get a clearer picture of what exactly is going to happen. And immediately, if you just take a look at Market Cipher, at this wave right here, it does seem that it is looking, right, it is looking like it's about to clip. And if it does clip right here, it is not going to be a good sign, because then you can see that momentum is clearly shifting towards the downside. So if we do clip on this wave right here, I'm expecting Polkadot to, you know, just come down for a little bit, right, so sort of do something like this, before ultimately moving higher. Of course, it is still too early to tell, and I would rather get this video out earlier than too late. So this is just something to keep in mind of. So if Polkadot does get rejected off of here, if we do clip, that means that we would have got rejected on the 200 EMA on the daily chart and at the same time the 100 EMA on the 4 hourly. That means that if you wanted to enter into Polkadot, you would need to enter a little bit lower, and that is ultimately what all of us want, which is to, you know, buy low, sell high. And immediately, like right off the bat, this is going to be a very strong level where you can accumulate some Polkadot, which is about the $20 level. So if Polkadot gets, you know, clips here and it gets rejected and comes down, you are going to want to look for this level to find support at. And if Polkadot does get to this level, you can consider picking some up. I will give further levels later on, but for now I want to discuss this trendline resistance right here that you can see we pretty much broke out of. And at the moment we are coming back down to hopefully do a retest of this level at either this 23.3 level or at most the 22.8 level. So I'm just going to mark that level right down here, because if the price breaks below this level right here, and if you are in Polkadot, I would like you to get out of Polkadot, especially if price breaks down here and then it comes up to do a bearish retest and gets a successful bearish retest. I want you to get out of here, because Polkadot is definitely going to see a little bit of downside, whether that be to the $22 level or the $19 level. At the moment I am banking on $19, about $20 actually, so just something to keep in mind. And if you were in the private group, by the way, you would have actually bought the breakout at $22.5 and you would have been up about 7 to 8% even during these subpar market conditions. So if you are interested in getting these kinds of exact orders where you literally just take my levels, enter here, set your stop loss, set your take profits, and then it is going to be literally automatic money. It literally does not get any easier than this. Right now I only have about 80 spots remaining, and once it fills up I'm not going to be taking in any more members for quite a while, because I like to be able to dedicate focused attention to everyone already in the private Discord group. And seriously, for real, it is going to pay itself off in just a couple of trades. We have had many members pay off their membership fee in less than a couple of trades. So if you're interested, if you pay with crypto, you're actually going to be able to get up to 40% off. The link is in the description. I want you to sign up before spots fill up, because once it does, I'm not opening it for quite a while. So back to Polkadot. Right now we already traded this breakout, and at the moment it seems to be coming back down to stop us out at break even. But that is okay, because right now market conditions are subpar to say the least. So any money that you can make during subpar market conditions are going to be absolutely brilliant. So what's next for Polkadot? What is the bullish target for Polkadot? Because over here at this channel, we are grand strategists. We do not be overly biased towards any given direction. So let's discuss the bullish possibility, because at the moment I'm expecting it to come down. However, if Polkadot is able to hold its ground at this $23 level right here, this is what's going to happen to Polkadot. It's going to come back down for a bullish retest and then hopefully break above this level right here at 24.4, and you are going to see Polkadot get an immediate pump up to $27. Now, whether or not we get this is going to depend on what happens in the next few hours. However, given how Bitcoin is acting up right now, I actually am not expecting Polkadot to do something like that, especially because at the moment, if we just take a look at Bitcoin dominance, you can see that it is actually bouncing really nicely right here. And just a little prediction, I might even say that Bitcoin dominance is going to go back up to $50 in, sorry, not $50, but 50% within the next few days or maybe a couple of weeks. This means that altcoins are probably not going to move as well in the next couple of weeks. Now, this is just a little prediction. I will have to look into this a little bit further, but for now, because Bitcoin dominance is bouncing, altcoins are sort of losing strength. So because we are expecting Bitcoin dominance to actually rise and for Bitcoin to at least drop to 36k to hopefully try to find some support, or maybe at most about 35k, like the 34.5-ish k level. I will make a Bitcoin video in the upcoming days. For now, let's focus on Polkadot. So what are the downside targets, right? What are the levels that we should be looking to get Polkadot at? And the first one, as I have already mentioned, is at about the $20 level or 19.9. It is up to you, honestly, but somewhere in the ballpark of this level is going to be absolutely brilliant to pick up some Polkadot. And assuming that a Bitcoin dominance hits 50, we will, right, I repeat, we will actually see Polkadot back at $14 again. And if you see Polkadot at $14, I want you to stock up on Polkadot, because, you know, Polkadot is one of the projects that I'm insanely bullish on for the long term. So you're going to want to stock up on this if you don't already have Polkadot exposure. So at about the 14.5 level. And if we do for even lower than that, then I'm going to be looking for $11 to hold very strongly as support. Now, the only reason why I am expecting this kind of a drop is, again, based on Bitcoin dominance. If it really does break above, if we do get a daily close of Bitcoin dominance above 42 or 43, then expect Bitcoin dominance to continue rising. And if it rises, trust me when I say altcoins are gonna bleed. So these are the levels that definitely you are going to want to pick up some Polkadot at. And if I just bring up a VPVR indicator, you can in fact see that this level right here at about $17.50 to 17.6 is going to be really strong support for Polkadot, simply because there is a cluster of volume over at this area. And what the VPVR shows us is how many orders are pretty much like stacked on that level. And as you can see, because of VPVR over here being quite substantial, you might expect Polkadot to find pretty good support at this level. However, I'm not going to be like really bearish on Polkadot, so let's discuss the bullish scenario after I give you the exact bottom for Polkadot, which is at about $7. Now, will we get here? No, that's not what I'm saying. But if we do get to any of these levels, I want you to stock up on Polkadot. That is all I am saying. So let's discuss the bullish possibility. The first level for Polkadot to break would actually be at this 24.4 level, as we have previously discussed. This level is a 100 period EMA on the 4 hourly, and if I'm not mistaken, it is the 200-day exponential moving average as well. So this is going to be a very major level for Polkadot to break if we want to be bullish on Polkadot. So 100%, if you get a break above this level right here, just enter during the break and set your stop loss right below. This is a very safe trade to take because, you know, you're buying along with everyone else, and if Polkadot just comes back down below this level, then you get stopped out with a minimal loss, because your theory about Polkadot breaking through this level has been invalidated. And as I always like to say, it is okay to take losses. Just remember not to let any single loss wipe you out, because a lot of the best traders are wrong about half the time as well. So they're still successful because they manage their risk well, and they do not let any single mistake hold them back significantly. So once we break above this level, there is another entry that I want to remind you to take, which is the bullish retest of this level. Basically, when you break out of a level, things don't just tend to go straight up. You tend to, you know, come back down to try to find support at this level. So if you get a successful retest right here, you can enter somewhere around here, because this is going to be a really safe entry as well. Just place your stop loss right below this level, and it should be go time for Polkadot. And the reason why this works is because the people who missed the breakout are going to be looking to buy at this level. So the strongest group of buyers are going to be concentrated at around this level right here. And just to draw out a few more take profit targets for you, should Polkadot break towards the upside, these are going to be the levels that you are going to want to watch out for. These are the major support and resistances for Polkadot, historically speaking. And if Polkadot gets to any of these levels, right, here are the ways that I would utilize all of these levels to my advantage. Now, there is no smart trader out there, right? There's literally no trader out there who knows what he's doing that is going to, you know, exit one lump sum at any single level or buy all one lump sum at any single level. Imagine if you had $1,000 to play with. Any smart trader would never enter $1,000 at $20. What they will do is they might enter 25% here, 25% here, 50% here, something like that. Because nobody knows where is the exact bottom and nobody knows where is the exact top, which means you take profits along the way and you dollar cost average down, because nobody knows where the exact top or bottom is. So, you know, the best you can do is to average out your position the lower it goes, or to take profits the higher it goes. And just want to remind you of one thing. If you guys appreciate the fact that I give you guys exact levels to get Polkadot at, or any coin for that instance, And if you appreciate the way that, I do my analysis and I give you exact methods of how I would trade it, you are going to absolutely love the private Discord group where we are killing it every single day with massive profits. You will literally make back your money in just a couple of trades. Look at this, Solana 38-10% in just a few hours. Phil, we did 40% on Filecoin. And guys, seriously, forget the calls that I make. If you join this trading group, you are going to get access to a world-class trading education. Some of the people here have been doing stocks, or they have been in the markets for years, and they say that they are still learning so much just because of the sheer amount of detail and depth that I go into in the trading course. So guys, there are only about 80 spots remaining. If you are interested to sign up, remember 40% off if you pay with crypto, and once spots fill up, I am not going to be opening that for a while. If you have enjoyed this video so far and you want to show me a token of appreciation, I want you to like this video. It's a small gesture, but it's really going to help out a lot. And with that said, I'll see you in the Discord group, and as usual, may the gains be with you, my friend. Peace.